Hello, Arthur. This is Craig at the corporate office. How are you doing today?
Hey, Craig, I'm doing great.
Okay. Well, as you know, we've set up this time to go through an enhanced self-audit of your lockout-tagout program. And today I've asked you to perform lockout-tagout of UH1 piece of equipment. Does that still work for you today, Arthur?
That works great, and I'm at our Colorado facility.
Okay, perfect. Well, as you know, I'm in headquarters here in Cincinnati, but it's amazing. It's like I'm right there with you, so I really appreciate your time. Okay, so to get started, why don't you tell me what would be the first thing you do before you lock out this piece of equipment?
Well, the first thing I would do is get the machine-specific lockout procedure, which happens to be on this piece of equipment right here.
Okay,
This will give me my steps to perform lockout-tagout.
Great. And as you know, I've got this same procedure open in front of me in the GenSuite application. So I will be looking at the same procedure, and I will also be taking notes real-time in GenSuite as we go through this process. Okay, so with that in mind, what would be the first thing you do based on this procedure?
Well, the first thing I would do is prepare for shutdown. I do have my hot stick, some chain lockout, and some lockout locks. So I have that ready to go. This procedure tells me I need 2 locks. And it also tells me that I need to notify the employees and supervisors of the work that I'm doing.
Great. And have you done that already?
Yes, I have. I have notified the supervisors and any affected in this work that I'm performing. I will be the only person performing this lockout, and I have all the adequate supplies.
Okay, great. Let's move to step 3, please. What's next?
That would be shutdown. So I'm going to shut down this piece of equipment like I normally would, and I'll be using my hot stick. I'm going to go under the piece of equipment, and if you can see, I have the shut-off switch at the top.
I see it. Go ahead. Pan up
and
a
I
little.
have shut that
please.
off.
Oh, perfect. I see it. Yeah, and I can see it's in the off position. Great. Thank you. Okay, what's next, Arthur?
Second thing I would do according to the procedure is go to the disconnect panel. As you can see right here, this is the main disconnect for this piece of equipment. And it's level 0. I am wearing cotton clothes and I have the appropriate safety glasses on, which these happen to be.
Perfect. Yes.
I will have the disconnect.
Okay.
And we'll shut it off. That would be the first lockout. The second lockout would be this valve. I also have a second lockout application.
Okay, as you're applying that lock and tag, why don't you tell me about that lock? How do you know that's the right lock for this application?
This lock, with our training, it has to be specific color, size, or shape. And this is the red lock that we were taught to use. It has 1 key. And that key is in my possession. It's locked out. Shut.
Okay, and on the electrical device, my guess is you would also place a lock and tag on that disconnect?
Correct. So that is shut off. I will also take a different lock. And you notice my name is on the tag, so there's a lock and tag procedure. That is secure, and I'm in possession of the keys.
Perfect. Okay, what's the next step on the procedure?
Procedure would be to identify and out, and then I can safely test to make sure all energy sources are locked, all residual power has been released.
Okay, can you please show me how you would test to make sure energy has been isolated?
We verified that both these are clear, and I can go to turn on or attempt to turn on the piece of equipment, and there is absolutely no energy to the system, and that can be tested with a voltmeter, or that no power is to the system, and I've shut it back off.
Okay, well that's great. So
It's
as you
in safe
know,
mode.
great. Well, thank you, Arthur. I have made notes here in the Gen Suite application that you followed the procedure, you used the proper procedure, you've used the appropriate hardware, and also just one thing I will put as a best practice is please ensure as soon as you isolate the electrical device that you would place your lock and tag at that point. Otherwise, I think you get an A grade, and I really appreciate your time today, Arthur.
Thank you for the help.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.